Yep, this is the end. This might be the last video that you ever see on this channel, and you might be wondering, how long is this gonna take? What about your journey here in Thailand? I will explain to you, but I need you to understand what made me do this. It makes a lot of sense, trust me. So, I'm taking this decision purely from an artist point of view, as an artist. It's always been that, because if you see most of my videos, it's mostly about the art or mostly about the story. It's what matters to me the most. I love these stories, the growth, where I've been and where I've gotten so far. It really fascinates me, and which is one of the reasons why I love keeping all my videos like there, so you can always go back and see where I came from. I love the evolution of an artist. Also, as an artist, there is another thing that happens, is that sometimes you get confused. You lose that voice, and that this is all about a voice. It's like a voice you're trying to express, an artistic voice that I'm trying to express. So that voice can be loud sometimes, but it could also be silent. Recently, I've been super overwhelmed with work, with the other things that I do on the side, and I have to tell you that it's not easy. It feels like, the voice that I'm telling you is really getting silent and even quiet. That's the reality. That reason, I saw myself not posting as often as I used to. There are a lot of other areas of my life that were affected as well, because as an artist, again, it's all about expressing yourself. That was the first sign. I went on a 10 kilometers walk here in my town. I just did it, and the purpose of this was not to basically document only, but it was also to find my voice. If I can express it, if I can explain it, it almost feels like it's a curiosity. It makes me make decisions or decide on things randomly, because I feel like that's what's good. Because I had to face a fear that I had from a long time, a fear of dogs. It's actually a phobia. I remember in the back of my head, I was like, I'm so scared of doing this. Why did I decide to do this? Chocolate. I think I've walked like 2 or 7 kilometers already. Yeah, this is the place. It looks different because I think it's a bit dry. Should be there in like 35 minutes walk, and on this road. Hopefully at some point I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna take another, I think it's gonna be a main road, and I should be there. That's my destination so far. I mean, I didn't have a destination at first. And there goes the dogs. I hope I'm fine. When I look back now and I'm like, I think this is what I need. And it's coming from that walk and what I've gotten, what I understood about myself. And I think I have an answer. It does make a lot of sense to make sense of what's going on, especially when it comes to YouTube. I've been doing this for like now 6 years. And I have to tell you that I still remember the first day that I told myself or I told my friends that I was gonna do this. It was 2016 and I was like, I want to do this thing. And I started from the very bottom with no equipment at all. Now I have a camera, I have a microphone, I'm like building on this, but I still remember where this dream came from. And so this to me is very serious, but sadly, all of this might be coming to an end. It's very unfortunate. I mean, I don't know if there is any other way. I thought about it, and trust me, when I thought about this, I was like, okay, are there other stories that I can tell? Probably. Do I feel like doing it right now? Probably not. I don't. Yet, I just told you that this is something that gives me a lot of excitement. So it does make a lot of sense that there's something wrong and something to be, looked at. Because I remember that when I also came to Thailand, I knew that this was the time. I knew that I was gonna make a lot of videos, I was gonna share a lot of stories in another country. You always have a lot of stories, a lot of places you're exploring. I knew that was gonna be something. Alright, that was the second person who wanted to give me a lift, but I did mention that I'm walking. What am I putting myself into, really? What am I putting myself into? In the middle of nowhere. Oh my god. And to some degree, at some point, it felt like I was doing this for the end goal of what this YouTube channel could be, not the process itself. And I'm more about the process, I'm more about the growth, I'm more about the experience. And if I'm not experiencing this to the fullest, then I'm losing sight of why I'm doing this YouTube channel. It's the process, the stories, the experience. That's what it's always been. That is what I love about this. And that's why I'm deciding to take this break. I know that's not a failure. It's one way to success, to understand myself, to understand what I'm putting out there. But now you might be wondering, what is next? What's the future like? Now, I'm leaving this because I'm doing something else. So I'm stopping this YouTube channel so that I can concentrate more about a project, a passionate project that I'm so excited about. Because pretty much that's what brought me here, if I can say that. So the project is very important to me and I'm gonna concentrate on it. I'm so excited about it. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what it is, at least not for now. And I hope that I can share it with you. When I come back, hopefully you'll be there. We also have Instagram where I share short stories about my travels. Like, I still tell stories. I love telling stories. So this is just one format. Maybe it could take 3 months, or maybe it could take a year. I don't know, but it feels good to just put an end to this formally and not have to worry about when are you gonna post another video and what's next, what are you gonna talk. It really helps, you can't imagine. But for now, I'm gonna stop it here, and I'll be looking forward to coming back to this channel with fresh content, or maybe it's gonna be another format, or maybe not this channel. So we'll see what that brings, but I'm super excited for the future. And of course, I have to thank you who's watching, because as an artist, it feels amazing for your work to be seen, to be appreciated. So I thank you for watching, and I hope you'll be there when I do come back. There we go. It's done.